and I cross K, your answer would be negative J. So, mana to ang guide class for cross product. So, let us say for example, we have vector A with its Cartesian representation of this vector. We have AXI plus AYJ plus AZK, and say we have vector B wherein its Cartesian representation is BXI plus BYJ plus BZK. And so let us try to get the cross product of these two vectors plus AZ. So this time, let us try to have it distributed first. So let us try to get its cross product by way of distribution, and then we will simplify. So, palihog ko check if what. Okay, let us have this one. We have AX, BX, I cross I plus AX, BY, I cross J plus AX, BZ, I cross K. Again, kindly recheck basin ako'y marong, ha? And the next would be AY BX, J cross I plus AY BY, J cross J plus AY BZ, J cross K. And the last one, we have AZ BX. This is now K cross I plus AZ BY, K cross J plus AZ BZ, K cross K. And for cross product, if you have to get the cross product of two vectors in the same direction, the answer is 0. So therefore, kaning I cross I, ma-0 ni siya, no? Then times AX BX, therefore that would be 0. So kaning J cross J, 0 ni siya. And K cross K, this would also be equal to 0. So let us try to simplify kung unsa ning naani. We have unsa maning I cross J class. Dara to ang guide, oh.
Okay, ma'am.
I cross J. Aha man eh. I cross J, positive. Kani siya is positive K. How about I cross K? I cross K, that would be... And J cross I, negative K. Onya, this one, J cross K, positive I. Ana. K cross I is positive J. And then lastly, K cross J, negative I. So, kani, this one, AYBZ, we have AYBZ, Mo ni I no, nya negative I kani. Minus, ma'am ni negative mo. So, minus na siya. Minus AZ BY. I na siya, class. Mana along I, no? Next would be plus. Ginanion ra no, pag-arrange siya, basin matinga mo. Ho, ora po na siyang gi-arrange. J, kani, A, Z, B, X, positive J, o niya, kung sundo na siya. Para ma-minus siya, we have AX, B, Z, J, in the direction J. And lastly, we have AX, BY, minus AY, BX, in the direction K. So this is now the long method of finding the product A cross B. Ng vector A cross vector B. Kani siya. Ano siya? So by way of, yun sa nina to, i-distribute. But kung mag-cross product, I will teach you the simple way of finding the cross product, and then let us try to compare kung the same ra ba siya na answer. Say for example, kanilang gihabot antong gamiton ha, vectors kani A and B. So atong buhaton, we will use the concept of expansion by minors. So we will have a 3 by 3 matrix. So 3 by 3, when you say 3 by 3, 3 rows, 3 columns. So therefore, naakay 9 tanan ka elements. Ang first row ana would be IJK. Butangan ni mo IJK. The second row will be the elements. Ang elements ni mo sa second row will be the components of the first vector. And then the third row, the elements nga ibutang na to sa third row will be the components of the second vector. So, sa to, mantag A cross B. Sa kuha na giingon, we have I, J, K. K na K. I, J, K. Ito sa nang... Ito ang lang lugaran. Sibok lang na ito kamay, ha? Ayan na ito. I, J, K. Okay. And then sa second row nga mga elements, kaning components ni A. Kaya mao man itong first nga vector, no? So A. So we have AX, AY, and AZ. And then the third row, ang elements nga itong ibutang for the third row will be BX, BY, BC. So ayaw i-interchange. Kung B cross A po na siya, so kung B cross A, so ari po ka B, ay sa imong second row will be BX, BY, BZ niya. Sa third row will be AX, AY, BZ. So dili naman siya interchange. Now, sa concept sa expansion by minors, we will, ang ato lang yung steps ani is, we will, kani siya, ang sign ani niya is positive. So we will imaginary delete the elements sa first column. So kani nga mga elements, ato ani siyang like, saan ba niya? Murag, ato ni siyang i-disregard all these elements. Anya, kani, nahabilin, we will have to multiply it such that AYBZ minus AZBY. No? Kung naani siya, naman siguro ni siya sa math. Unsa to ni siya nga math? Kalimot na ko. So again, unsa to? So ato ang i-multiply si AYBZ minus also the product of AZBY. Minus gina siya pa sa ka-class. And so this will be the numerical value for your x component. And then, by the way, the symbol here, nani siya derivation ha, dili lang ni siya ingon kay ano man na siya, nani siya derivation class if I don't know, nakalabay bagid mo daan eh. Sa inequality siguro ni siya or sa asa man ni matrices. We have plus, minus, plus na siya. So that minus na ka, and then just the same, mga tong buhaton, we will imaginary delete the elements sa second na pod nga kaning under ni J. So under ni J, we will imaginary delete, and then ang habilin nga elements ato na siyang sad siyang i-cross multiply. So AX, BZ. AX, BZ. Then minus kaning product pod ni BX, AZ. BX, AZ. This would be your numerical value for the component ni J hat. And then the last one, plus, so positive na si K ha. Under ni K, we will imaginary delete. So, imaginary delete, we will delete these elements. Ang habilin, we have AX, BY, minus the product na po ni BX, AY. This will be the component of your K component. So that tanawon ko na nato. This mo na siya actually kani siya. Mo na gini siya. This one. This supposed to be, this should be the same ani. Tanawon ko na nato og the same ba sila class. Sa I, we have AYBZ minus EZBY. So sakto no? And then sa J, we have negative AXBZ, negative AXBZ. So sakto. And then negative times negative, so positive BXAZ. BXAZ, so sakto pod. And then positive AXBY minus AYBX, minus AYBX. Okay, so actually mao gyud siya. Ang nakakuan lang is that at least sa paggamit sa expansion by minor, kay baw kagiun sa siya ba? Anyway, let's have an illustration. Tagaan na to ni value para makita na to ang sagay. By the way, for the direction n, di ba we have vector is magnitude plus the direction. So if you are to get the direction n hat, that would be equal to vector over the magnitude. So vector A cross B, diba? A cross B, the product is a vector product. So you get a vector, and then that would be over the magnitude A, the magnitude of A cross B. Okay, let us have this illustration. Masigo pa baka niya. Pwede pa siguro niya. Let us say, for example, we have here two vectors A and B. And for vector A, we have this value, 2i, 3j minus 4k. And for vector B, we have 3i minus 4 plus 2. 2, 3, negative 4, 3, negative 4, 2. Okay, for this, let us try to find, excuse me, class. Okay, so for this example, let us find for A. A cross B, letter B, A cross B, and letter C, we have B cross A cross B. Okay, so let us try to solve this. Now for letter A, we have A cross B. Now, sa itong gingon sa first row, we'll have IJK. And then second row will be the elements of A. That is 2, 3, negative 4. And the third row, we have elements of vector B, 3, negative 4, 2. Now, for I, we have, this is now 6 minus, ibutan yun mo ang minus. Kaya mao man na operation, no? 6 minus, negative 4 times negative 4, that is positive 16. So negative times positive, still negative, so 16. It would be I. Now for the second, for J, let's imaginary delete the elements of the second column. So that is 2 by 2, 2 times 2, 4, minus 3 times negative 4. So 3 times negative 4, that is negative 12. Negative times negative, so that would be positive 12. By the way, narong ko. This should be negative ni. Okay, plus, minus, plus man. Plus, minus, plus. Plus, positive ni, negative ni dire. And then last one, plus. Imaginary delete the elements under K. So we have now 2 times negative 4. That is negative 8 minus 3 times 3. That would be 9. Minus 9. Okay. So 6 minus 6, that would be negative 10, I. Dire ko na sayop doy. Kani nga part ba, gi-plus na ko na siya before. Minus man na siya dapat. Okay, ari naman ta sa negative J. So kaning elements aning I class, positive. Nga minus na siya, ari na ka sa J nga elements. Then plus na po, ug ari na po ka sa elements sa K. So, kay gi-plus man ho ganina. So, minus, negative. Kana siya, kani. Kana siya lahi man nga pamaagi. Atuan na siyang gikuha by way of distribution. Gi-distribute na to siya, di ba, pag get na to sa iyang product. Pero, kung atong tanawon, sa pamaagi sa expansion by minors, di ba, minus manino akong giingon, plus, minus, kani siya nga symbol, this one, then plus na pod. Kung atuan na siyang tanawon, kana AZBX, this AZBX, positive. Kani si AZBX, negative times negative, mo na siya, positive po na siya. Then, kari, negative AXBZ, kani siya, negative AXBZ. Mo na nga plus na siya din ha, pero ang inig ko actually makuha na siya ma-distribute ra ba. Kani siya by expansion og expansion by minor, ang concept is ninanaon nato. Yeah, and after ani, we'll simply proceed to simplifying this one. So this is now 16j and negative 17. Okay, so this is now your final answer. Mao na ni ang iyahang final answer. Negative 10, negative 16, negative 17. What about for letter B? So for letter B, A cross B. So we have IJK gihapon class, IJK. Ang itong ibutang is this vector, elements of first vector. So this is 2, 3, negative 4. The second one is the elements of the second vector. So di ba vector man ang answer sa A cross B, which is this one. Kani, no need to solve. Nakuha naman siya, na naman siya. So imuha lang ibutang, negative 10, negative 16, negative 17. So this is now, pila man ang 3 times negative 17? 1, 50. 51, no? Negative 51. Minus, always naman siya ibutang ang minus para di ka malipat sa sign. Yeah, negative 16 times negative 4. Positive. Positive 64. Yeah, kay negative times positive man. So negative 64. I minus for the J na component, we have delete the elements under J and then proceed to multiplication. 2 times negative 17. Negative 34. Minus, butang ni mo si minus, negative 10 times negative 4. Positive 40. So negative times positive as is yung negative 40. J, then plus the element ni K, the component ni K, 2 times negative 16, negative 32, then minus negative 30. Negative times negative, positive 30. K. So combine, this is now 11, 5, negative 115. I, this is negative 74, negative times negative, positive 74, J, and then negative 2K. This is the product A cross B. Negative 115 plus 74 minus 2. Okay. Then the last one. The last one is for you to answer. Palihog ko answer sa inyong notes. A cross B. Sorry. B cross A cross B. Okay, you please answer sa inyong notes. Yes, Mr. Apale, you have a question? Okay. Kindly answer this in your notes and you can type in your answers at chat box if you already have. I'll show you the solution or we'll solve all together after. Okay, how about the others? Pila may answer sa uban. Wala man lagi naning type in. You put your answer in the chat box, everyone. Okay, so the correct answer, 100i plus 31j negative 88k. Okay, so let us now proceed to moment of a force. Okay, shall I erase this one now? So for the moment of the force, so maghisgot na kayo tag moment of force class, importante gyud nga at least kamauna ta or gamay na nato ang pagkuha sa cross product of two vectors, no? Kay this is to be used kung ari na ta sa moment of a force. So the moment of, when we say moment, by the way, it simply means the tendency to rotate, no? Say for example, the moment of a force about a certain point, so that is the tendency to rotate, the tendency of that force to rotate about a certain point, or pwede sad ka actually makarotate about a certain axis. So by definitions, actually we have two definitions. We can have moment of a force using scalar quantities, and we also have the vector quantities. So the moment of a force, or more generally of any vectors about a point, is defined as the product of the magnitude of the force by the perpendicular distance. Yes, Mr. Omega, you have a question? Okay, to continue. The moment of force about a point is defined as the product of the magnitude of a force by the perpendicular distance from the point to the action line, or the line of action of the force. The perpendicular distance is called the moment arm. So this definition is for when you have scalar, no? Scalar definition for the moment of a force. Say for example, you have force F, and then we are to get the moment of F about, say for example, money ang point O. So na siya tendency to rotate. So the moment of F about point O ko no is equal to the product of the magnitude F and the perpendicular distance D. So such that D being the moment arm, it's called the moment arm class, is the distance, the perpendicular distance from the point, the moment center to the line of action of the force. It should be the perpendicular distance. Kung maghisgot ta, ana, og scalar no definition. While if you are to have the vectors, the moment of a force about a moment center to any point on the line of action of the force. So, kung may hisgot tag vectors, no? About a certain point. Like for example, man itong illustration kita hay ni F and then kay point O din ha. Ang imong buhaton kung vectors ang hisgutan, you will cross imuhang kuhaon ang cross product sa force. First is the force. I-cross nimo with the vector that is from the moment center to any point along the line of action of the force. So unsa man na siya, we have kani siya no moment of F about O main kag R cross with the force vector. So kanang R ana class, any point na siya. Dili na to siya bayloon class ha. That is the vector from the moment center to any point along the line of action of force, i-cross nimo with the force vector. Otherwise, you can obtain a different answer. So, kaning R, like for example, mao ni moment center no, si point O. Pwede ka diha, mao ni imuhang R1. Or pwede sad, diha ka, mao ni imuhang, or R2 ba na siya nga vector, or kintahay dira. Na R3 kintahay origin ni siya class, so ang tuan ng coordinate din ha nga point is 0 0 0 man no. Nya kintahay na kay given nga point dire, point din ha A. So makuha man nimo ang Cartesian coordinate representation of R1. So kana imong gamiton kung mao nay gihatag given ang ato ang point A. For example, si point B po'y gihatag dire na kay coordinate sa point B. So kana pod nga position vector ato ang gamiton, or kintahay diri ang naay point nga given. So ana basta kay along ka sa line of action of the force. So that is why ingon ko the concept of cross product, at least you're already familiar in finding the cross product of two vectors, because again it is what you are going to use man kung ari na ka sa moment, no? Moment of a force. And then the principle of moments, we have the Varignon's theorem. How do you pronounce this? Varignon's theorem. The moment of a force is equal to the moment sum of its components. The force system may either be coplanar or spatial, but must be concurrent. So say for example, it should be concurrent ko na. So we have concurrent force system. Suppose this is your Cartesian plane. And then you have mo ni mohang force T. Then you have your force P here. And then you have your force F here. So suppose mga na ito ang given three forces, it is said that the force vector of the resultant is just equal to the moment sum of its components. So if you are to get, you simply have to get the moment sum of all the three forces, or again, it's just equal to the moment of the resultant at point O. So kuhaon mo moment sum of its components. So si P, ang component ni R, no? We have P, F, and T. about point O na siya. So, kuhaon na to ang moment ni P about O plus moment ni F about O and then moment ni T about O. No? So, mayroon kag R times the resultant is just simply equal to the position vector P plus F plus T. Or, this would be equal to sa kuan ang giingon, kuhaon na to ang sum of the moments of its individual forces about point O. Ano ba to? Times F plus R cross with T. So that the moment of the resultant about point O is just, again, the moment sum of all its components. Summation of the position vector times the force vectors. Okay, let us have an example. Uy, ano pa man tayo dire? Or in an illustration sa laman ta mag-illustrate ani. So in this illustration, this is a simple scalar definition of moments. So let us have this square 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Isa, ha? Okay, let us have this one. So in this illustration, we have here point, tingali mo niya to ang D, point D. Then this is your point A. Sabi na lang na nasa 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh? 1, 2. Nasa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sama kay 6 na din. Okay. This is your point A. We have point D here. This is your point C. And then point B. And then you have two forces from here. Kana. This is your F, force F, wherein naatay slope ni F, 3, 4, 5, special triangle, 3, 4, 5. So, kani nga F, nani siya ma-resolve na to na siya into its components, no? Mo ni si Fy, and this is your Fx, and then apong kay another force P, we have this from here up to this point. Mo ni si force P class. As if na siya din ha. So, ma-resolve gihapon nato na siya into its components Py and Px. And then si P, force P na siya slope. This is 2. This is square root of 13. So in this figure, let us assume clockwise rotation as positive. Compute for the moment of forces F, and so given F, 450 pounds, and B, which is 361 pounds. So we are to get the moment of F about point A, point B, point C, and point D. And then moment of P about A, moment of P about B, moment of P about C, and moment of P about point D. Okay, now. So, kanila, for example, we have moment of F about A class by Bernoulli's theorem. Ang atuan ng buhaton, mag-assume pa dito first. We will assume clockwise moment as positive. Kaya di ba, again, ang moment na to, no, is the ability to rotate, no? The tendency to rotate. So, mag-assume ka, para uniform lang siguro ta, we will assume unanimously counterclockwise rotations positive, no? Counterclockwise ang gingon. Clockwise, sakto ba? Clockwise rotation as positive. And so, by Bernoulli's theorem, it is equal to the moment of a force about a certain point is equal to the moment sum of its component. So, ang atuang F naman na siya Fy and Fx, no? So, ato ading buhaton is just equal to the moment of Fx about A plus the moment of Fy about point A. So, therefore, kuhaon sa din nato ni si Fx, the value of Fx and the value of Fy. So, gitagaan man ta sa F, which is 450 pounds. So, let us try to get its X component given the slope. So, what is its X component now? That is 450 times, that is now 4 over 5. So, iyang Fx is 360 pounds. And then, for Fy, that is 3 over 5. So, that is 270 pounds. So, kani si Fx o si Fy, mauman ni no, si Fx o si Fy. Ani taon na ni A, kay patuyukon man ni nato siya about ni point A. Tanawa palihog ang rotation ni Fx. So, kani si Fx about ni A. Tanawa, asa si Fx? Di ara si Fx. Makatuyok ba siya ni A? If so, unsa may rotation ni Fx about ni A? Clockwise or counterclockwise? Dara si A ha, nga dara si fx. Diha. Minani ha, ato na siyang ilain, maglain lang ta og drawing kay dili na to na magras-garasan na to ang kuan. Dara si A, unya, ato lang kitay nang i-extend si fx na aman din si fx class. Saan man niya pagtuyok now? Actually, what we are going to do, let us try to extend ayahang line of action ana nga force fx. Kung ato ang tanawon si fx ning labay ra siya ni A. If that is the case, class, if the force passes through that point, kung imuha lang siya i-extend ba, ayahang line of action, then yung labay siya na nga point. Therefore, wala siya tendency to rotate about that point. Okay? So therefore, wala dito. Zero dito. Pinapangutana pa o clockwise ba or counterclockwise. Zero dito. Zero na siya, class, because it just passes through point A. Now, arita ni Y. Kanina na dyan ni rotation si Y. Kanikintahay. Mao ni si Y, no? Mao ni Fy. Nya dara si A. Unsa may rotation niya about A? Clockwise or counterclockwise? Asa man siya pabor? Naaman siya sa iyang left side. So, ari pod ka mo tuyok, no? Ana. So, counter. Depende kung asa siya nga side. Aron dili ka kaduha magtuyok-tuyok. Marong ka, ana. So, na siya sa left side. So, mutuyok siya pa left. So, counter clockwise. So, minus. Minus kay kani siya moment ni Fy about A. So, counterclockwise. So, negative. Now, di ba ang definition sa moment, kung maghisgot ang moment in a scalar sense is F times D. So, that is Fy, the magnitude Fy 270, pila may iyahang distance, class. Fy sa kanini pag-count ta. Kanini, mao ni si Fy ha, mao ni si Fy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, kana siya, 5 na siya ka-counts. Kaya mao man ni siya ang distance, mao man ni ang perpendicular distance, class, mao man ni ang D nga itong ipangita. Kani siya nga D. That is just the perpendicular distance. So, 5 units, no? 5 ka-counts. So, times, kadiha og 5. So, what is now your answer? Moment of F about A, 0 times, that is now negative 1,350. Negative 1,350 foot-pound. So, say for example, ang iyahang 1 nga, ang saan tawag? Ka-unit is ang unit na is foot. So, foot-pound naman na siya. Ito ang unit karon. Next, the moment of F about point B, considering clockwise rotation as positive. Ari na po tam, atong ilahi og drawing si kuan. Ang importante masabtan ninyo, ako nang gidelete ha. So, si F about B, so the same gihapon, Fx, patuyo ko na to ni B, niya Fy, patuyo ko na gihapon na to ni B. Okay? So, si B, dara si B. Si Fx, diya sa ibabaw. Si Fy, diara. Actually, si Fy, kung ato ni siyang i-extend, dara si Fy, no? O niya, taman, diha ni B. So, si Fy actually 0, si Fy. So, plus 0, si Fy about ni B. How about si Fx about B? Dara, mama ni si Fy, good, Fy. So, 0 na siya. Ni si Fx, wala, saan mo to? Fx. So, patayo ko na to si Fx ni paingon or about B. What is its rotation?
Clockwise.
Kani. Clockwise. So, inana. There go. Clockwise. So, positive. The value of Fx is 450. So, positive, no? Positive 450 times the moment arm. Kani, countin mo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pila man eh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay. 450 times. 450 ba? Unsa to tong giko anak? Ay, anak. 360 day, uy. 360 na rong kung suwat ha si FX. FX is 360 dara. 360 times the moment arm nga 6. 360 times 6, that is 2160 foot-pounds. That is your moment of F about point B. Okay. Moment of F about C, still clockwise rotation positive. Aron, ito na po siyang ibutang dire. Yung dili na magubot-gubot ato ang drawing. Si F about C. So, naara si C din he. Si F, X, di ara si FX. X, ano to? Anya, di ara sad si FY. What is the rotation ni FX about point C? Tanawa ko no, clockwise ba or counterclockwise? Di ara man si C, di ara si FX, so that is clockwise. Positive Fx is 360 times the moment arm, 1, 2, 3, times 3. How about si Fy? Tanawa sa si Fy, B. Fy niya, di ara man si C. Unsa may rotation anak niya, Fy. Patuyo ko nimo about ni C.
Clockwise, ma'am.
Clockwise gihapon. Naaman siya sa right side ni Fy. So, dili gyud na siya mahitabo class nga mo inanak ka. Dili. Anak ka. Naman kani nga side. No? So, na siyang patuyokon largo. Clockwise. So, plus, your Fy is 270. What is the moment? Fy, paingon ni C class. Tanawas ako, no? Fy. Dara si Fy, oh. Mao man ni si Fy. O imo na siya extend. Extend, rago na ni mo ihalay na baksyon. Mao man ni si C. So, pila man na? 1 times 1. So, 360 times 3 times plus 270 times 1. That is 1,350 foot-pound force. And then the last one for F, clockwise rotation as positive. D, asa man ni si D? Dara si D. Layo kayo. So, mo ni si FX, mo ni line of action ni FX. Iyahang tuyok anak niya, obviously, dara si FX na, mo ni si D. FX ni. Mao po ni si Fy. So, obviously, that is just clockwise rotation. So, unsa to Fx, value Fx is 360 times the moment arm. So, kani, mao man ni ang line of action ni Fx. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 6. Onya, si Fy, asa man si Fy? Di ara si Fy, kani, mao ni Fy na to. Tanawa palihog. Please follow my kani. I-follow na palihog akong agi. Dara si D. Unsa may rotation? Actually, si D naa sa left side ni Fy. So, tuyok ana pa counterclockwise ka. So, kay counterclockwise man imong tuyok, negative na siya. Negative FD. What is your Fy? 270. What is your moment arm? Daray, mo na extend si Fy. Ana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 5 is equal to moment of F about D. Moment of F about point D is equal to 810 foot-pound force. Okay. Okay, so I will give the moment of F about point ABC, moment of P about points A, B, C, and D, your assignment. O mahuman na mag-solve, you can actually solve that right now. Then kung nana mo yung ma-solve, you may type in your answer sa tuang group chat. Or you can picture your answer sa group chat. Just so that I would know nga naka-solve mo, nag-solve mo, and nakasakto mo. Okay, because I still have to go somewhere. 361 ang force P. Kindly screenshot the drawing of force P and you try solving on your own. We will compare your answers once you have your answers sa atuan ng chat box at na ta mag-kumpira na yung nakakuha kinsa tong wa nakakuha. Okay? You may answer right now, but I will have to leave na the Google meeting, so you just have to answer on your own and just actually wala maingon nga deadline because this is not graded. It's just for you to practice. Kani dili pa ba ni siya ingon nga sample problem. This is just an illustration. No, aron lang dili na mo maglibog sa inyong part, dili na mo libog ang iyang tuyok, ang positive, negative. So it's just for you actually. Kung dili gud pud mo solve, wala man gud ni grado. Pero para ra pod na ninyo, ug mo solve mo karon, wala mo klase, of course you can. And then ug unya pa pod gabi it's really up to you. Basta kay ug nag-solve manggaling mo, you have your answers, you please just send proof sa tuang GC. Okay? So GC ba sa Messenger? Okay. Okay, so I'll have to leave now. Thank you all for coming. That would be all this afternoon. We'll have some more examples actually about moment of a force. Next meeting, that would be, we have 1 hour. I do hope that we can have examples so that we can have makaisang patang before the midterm about this one. Okay, so thank you all. God bless. You may now leave the meeting and just continue solving on your own. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.